What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. richgamer997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
So I end up getting called up, but now instead of being a starting pitcher, I end up being a closer. Hopefully it's just for a little while that I'm a closer and not too long. Maybe they get a better closer and move me back to my starting position, or I'm going to have to talk to my agent and be like, I want to go back to being a starter.
Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
47, Rich Mad Dog.
Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Late square, and this is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Stepping in, Rougned Odor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Texas down to their final strike in this one. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. St. Louis put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. John Gant gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Rich Mad Dog hammers.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Training skills up. My skills better. My control. Drops low. Like a curveball. I need 1,200 for goals. There we go. That's a good knuckle curveball right there. That one's not. You won 5, lost 5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rich Mad
your
Dog
attention,
takes the
please.
mound here. Not a
Now
safe
pitching
situation,
for the
of course,
Cardinals.
because of the big lead,
Number
but he'll try to
47,
finish it out nonetheless.
Mad Dog.
Into the box, number 26. No hits in 3
Yes,
tries
Manny
so far.
Tomas.
He struck out
Number
once.
26.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times, closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Escobar.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hot shot toward third. Well, quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Line drive to center field. Bader is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Martin Perez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Rich
please.
Mad Dog takes
Now,
the ball
pitching
now in
for
inning
the
number
Cardinals.
9, looking to close the door.
47, Rich Mad Dog.
Dude, stranger, I've never seen someone get called up to be a fucking closer. Especially as a starting pitcher. I guess out of all the pitchers they have on the team, I'm the best one to be a closer. Or, I don't know. I don't see how. They probably all pitch better than Mad Dog does. So for them to put him out, they said it was going to be a
Striding
late
into the
reliever.
box, number
I didn't
37.
think it was gonna
He's
be a
0 for
free
2 with a
closer.
walk thus far.
Number 37.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Under down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Next will be Jose Osuna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Mad Dog, a 6'10 left-hander. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Kevin Newman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals led this game from the third inning on and never waited.
Andrew Heaney for sale.
Ladies and
Rich
gentlemen,
Mad
your
Dog
attention,
comes out of the bullpen to shut
Now
things
pitching
down
for
here in the
the
ninth.
Number 47.
5 innings, 3 saves.
Mad Dog.
Because most of them wasn't a save situation. Just to close the game out.
Striding in to start the ninth, number 26, and they'll need him to get something going here. Can't
come on,
find the
Blue.
zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Yeah,
As we
come
near
on,
the end of
blind.
this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
It's his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Escobar.
A ball and no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And up next, the former catcher-turned utility man, Blake Swihart. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 out, nobody on. Arizona down to its last strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally.
Your attention,
Rich
please.
Mad Dog takes
Now
the ball
pitching
now in
for
inning
St.
number
Louis.
9, looking to close
Number
the door.
47, Rich Mad Dog.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trevor Story becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Arenado at third. Blackman on at second with 2 down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Last strike now for Colorado.
1-1-1.
Whittler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first, he'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
4-0 the score tonight. The Redbirds
Our
jumped
final
out
line
to an
score
early
tonight.
lead in the first
First
and never
for the
looked
victorious
back.
St. Louis
Michael
fingers are dead from fucking clicking the buttons. Like, you should have put that shit with the trigger. The triggers would be so much easier to push, but they want to put it up with fucking L1 and R1. Was it? Yeah. Should use L2 and R2. Make it easier to do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rich Mad
your
Dog
attention,
comes
please.
out of the bullpen to shut
Now,
things
pitching
down
for
here
the
in the
Cardinals,
ninth.
Number 47, Rich Mad Dog.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli.
Leading
He's
off
working on
for
a
the
1-for-3 thus
The
far.
catcher, Francisco
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first
Cervelli.
pitch.
Count
And that
1-0.
misses for ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
1-1.
Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Up next
Into
for
the box
Colorado,
now, Ian Desmond.
center fielder.
As the first pitch
Ian.
misses to him, it's ball one. He's
Desmond.
got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ryan McMahon.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Mad Dog, just a 19-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Oh, a diving stop. Safe. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential
Yeah, he made a hell of a dive for that shit, boy.
The batter.
And that'll
Number
bring in
1.
Garrett Hampson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Last strike now for Colorado. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped up. Donaldson in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 28 gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Rich Mad Dog earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get to 1,000. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Have a wonderful night. Peace.